Aloha Pohaku. So mahalo for sharing with us how to weave a star and then a fish. And today you're gonna share with us how to weave a bookmark. I know it might be a little bit trickier, but mahalo nui for sharing this art with us. So eka na mai.
All right, thank you. Yep, I'll show you guys how to make a bookmark. Some of the moves can be a little tricky. It gets repetitious at some parts, but the beginning and the end can be a little tricky. So let's start with getting your leaf out of your roll. Okay. Okay. So first thing, we're gonna place our leaf on the rag itself, always with the top side of the leaf up, and we always start from the po'olau, or the head of the leaf. So we're gonna place this on the rag. We'll take our stripper, stab it through the leaf, hold it firm, and pull your leaf right through. And cut the top side. We'll discard the two outer edges until we have our nice pieces. So first you get your two pieces of hala. So these two pieces, what you want to do is after you strip them, you soften them with the back of your scissors, make them pliable and flat. Kind of like you're curling ribbon, but you're flattening it out. And these pieces only need to be about 24 inches or so. What you want to do is you find your center. Yeah. So we'll find the center of both pieces. So what you want to do is get your center here, and we're gonna make a niho, which is a sharp point, like a tooth point. So you'll stand it up here, and what I'm doing is I'm looking at the top side of your leaf, the alo. So you're gonna take your bottom half and fold it over to the right. Okay? Kind of like you have an L. Okay? So what you're gonna do with the same piece that you folded to the right is you're gonna fold that same piece straight up, and you want it to be on the right side of the other standing piece. So you're gonna fold it up and over, and you'll have a nice sharp point here, the niho point, yeah? Okay, so you wanna do that to both strands. Okay, again, look at the top of your leaf, find your center, fold the bottom half over to the right, and then that same half over and up on the right side of your standing left piece, and create your second niho. Okay, so what you want to do is interlock these two nihos together. Yeah, so you're gonna have one standing straight up and one pointing over to the right, so one ku and one moi. You're gonna place them together and interlock them. So from your two mois, what we're gonna do is take your bottom moi. This one is gonna go below or under your first ku, and then that same one will go over the second ku. Yeah, so it goes under your left ku, over your right ku. The top moi here will go over this left ku and then under the second ku. Okay, and then that's how you interlock them or weave those two together. Okay, once you get it at this point, you hold it still kind of in the shape of an L. Okay, the first thing we're gonna do is take your first left ku. You're gonna fold this one down. Okay, and then with your two mois here, we're gonna take your bottom moi. This bottom moi will fold under itself and down. Okay, you can kind of see where the fold is. It's not going onto the niho itself. So the fold should be, if you're on the table, it should be on the table, yeah? So fold that under itself and down. Then it's gonna fold over itself and up. And then you're gonna tuck it underneath that moi, okay? Once you got it under the moi, then you're gonna fold that same ku down, and that locks it in place, okay? So from here, everything's gonna start becoming repetitious, yeah? So the first thing we start with is your bottom right piece here, or actually your moi, your only moi. You're going to fold this one under itself and down. Okay? And then you're going to fold it over itself and up. Okay? So right here. So once you have your two kus, two upper kus, two lower kus, then you always start with your bottom left ku. Okay? So what you want to do is go to the second half of your mois going across. So your second half down. And then you're going to fold this first bottom ku over to the right. Okay? And then you see where it is. It's one strand below this upper edge here, yeah? So once you get it folded here, then you're going to fold this whole piece up onto that first upper strand. And then you're going to fold the whole piece up onto the table itself. Okay? Once you get it here, then you're going to weave all your kus, yeah? So your first ku comes down, second ku goes up, third ku down. Okay? And then you start again with your moi. Under itself and down, then over itself and up. Okay? Yeah, so once that one's done, then you move all the way back to your left, your bottom left ku, and you do the same thing. Yeah? So this one's going to go one strand down, then fold it over to the right. Then you're going to fold it up onto the first strand, up. And then you're going to fold that whole piece straight over and up onto the table. Yeah? Okay? Once you get it in the moi position, then you ulana. So you weave all your kus down, up, down. Okay? Then you jump back to your moi. Under and down, over and up. Okay? So each time is going to be the same. So once all you have your two upper kus, two lower kus, then you always start back at your bottom left ku. Okay? This one you go one strand down again, fold over to the right. Okay? Then you're going to fold it over and up onto the first upper strand. Then fold it up onto the table itself, and then weave. Down, up, down. Back to your moi. Under and down. Over and up. Okay? Okay, so we're going to keep doing the same thing until your right side has 8 square nihos. So right now it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 3 more to go. Okay? So you always start with your bottom left ku. Okay? Fold that one over to the right on the second strand below. Then you fold it up onto the first strand above. Then you fold it up onto the table. And then you weave. Down, up, down. Okay? Same thing with your moi. Under itself and down. Straight over itself and up. And jump to your bottom left ku again. Over to the right. Fold up onto the first strand. Fold up onto the table. And weave. So this is just like making a mat. This is one style of making a mat. It's just if you use fewer strands like this, then it's really skinny and becomes a bookmark. Okay. Start with your right moi again, under itself and down. Then fold it over itself and up. Okay. And then you jump to your left strand again. Over itself to the right. Fold over and up onto the first strand. Fold up onto the table. And weave. Down, up, down. Let's see. One more niho point. So that's this last one. So we're going to go under and down. Over and up. Okay. So when you're looking at it, so now I have 8 niho points or square niho points here. And the left side, the left side has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm gonna have to catch this one up to the right side. So now we go back up onto the left. Yeah, over to your right. Fold it up onto that first strand, then onto the table. Okay. And then you ulana. Okay. So now this side has 7. This side still has 8. So this last strand here, this last moe here now, is gonna be turning into a sharp niho point, like the beginning. You know? So what we'll do is we'll take this one and fold it straight over and up. Becomes a ku. Then it's gonna fold over and into the left, like it's gonna go in the next space, and that'll create your that sharp point on your right, that niho. Okay. Once you get that niho, then you'll take this bottom left ku. You'll fold this straight up. Then what you'll do with this one is above the moe that's behind it. What you're gonna do is fold it behind itself to the right. Okay? And then you're gonna tuck that whole piece behind that sharp niho point one, yeah? So just tuck it right behind there, and then you're gonna weave, yeah? So this up, this down, okay? Now we're gonna make the last niho point, that sharp niho point right here on the top, using this ku. This guy will go over to the left and make sure the fold is above the piece, like it's going into the next space. Okay. Then that same one will go over and down where the partner is and make a sharp point here, sharp niho. Okay. Once you do that, you're gonna take this same piece and you're gonna tuck it behind the bookmark. Okay. Then you'll flip it over, and then you're gonna weave this loose piece up into the weave, yeah? Put it all the way up, okay? So once that's tucked under, then we're gonna take these last 2 on your right, and we're gonna cut those to the edge and tuck those under, okay? So this one, you look where your edge is under there, you're gonna cut it just inside of that outer edge, and then we'll tuck that piece underneath that little opihi, or that triangle area right there. So we're gonna do the same with this guy. Look underneath, we'll cut it just inside the outer edge, and tuck it under that piece there. Okay. The other 2 get cut off right where they're coming out, and there's the bookmark. Yeah. So after this, what you do is you just take a string. You can get a little string, put it right through one of these pukas right in the center, and just to make your tassel. And there's your bookmark. Yeah. Your makapuke.
So he leo mahalo kia ia o kou pakahi a pau no ka hui ana, no ka ho'onanea pū ana me mākou, no ka ho'oka ike, no ka ho'olohe ana I ka ike Hawaii o kia maukumu. Mahalo nui for all of you tuning in with us throughout these past days, and really, you know, engaging in the ike that has been shared from all these wonderful mentor and kumu of Maui, of Hawaii. He leo mahalo keia, again, mahalo to Kaehu, again, mahalo to all the people who shared and engaged with us in our keiki and our community. And again, this is encouragement to all you folks to find that space in your own community to learn, to engage, to share, to create relationships with Aina and with people, and learn more and share more in the culture, in the Aina. And I'm so happy to be able to share with you folks today and throughout these past days. So mahalo piha ia o kou pakahi a pau o wau no o ka hakuriti kamara. Ma ka ehu a hui hou a launa pū ho kākou I ke kahila. A hui hou.